Pain, Gambit Esports responds with a last pick MEEPO. They don't quite have the timing right to get the last hits there. As Immersion will roll in into the bottom lane, Old Chicken in some trouble. FNG's actually rotated in as well. Do they have the damage? They need one more hit, maybe two. No, they're not going to get this. Or are they? Holy crap, Afterlife. What are you doing? He TP's underneath the tower. He's looking to finish off this kill, but he can't get it. There's FNG, though. He'll finally get his revenge. And Immersion rolls underneath the tower. They're trying to finish off Kaka. They need a little bit more damage. And FNG picks up the double. Forcing Keen Gaming to play a little bit defensively as they're going to go in again. Another rolling boulder onto Old Chicken. They will finish him off. So, in the north side jungle, there's a fight breaking out. Aphonin in trouble. Sonic Wave will come through and he finds the kill. Meanwhile, backside of the fight, Stormhammer went down onto Immersion, gets him stunned up. Question is now, what else can Keen Gaming get? 11 moving in underneath the tower. He'll pop the ult. FNG just trying to dance underneath his own tower. He has some wand charges. Will that be enough? Calldown's going to come through. That'll finish him off, and now Immersion. What are you doing? He TP'd under the tower trying to help out his teammate. Instead, he's just going to get stunned up once. Missile will come through for a second stun. And this should be a Dead Earth Spirit. He will go down. Aphonin, though, is able to get in onto Dark, so at least he finds a return kill, but now he's in trouble. 11 chasing after him into that net worth lead. It's not a very big one, and it's almost entirely due to the Hawk on this MEEPO, but not going to complain about holding a lead, but they won't like this. Losing Aphonin. FNG is going to drop as well, trying to buy a little bit of time in the tree line. Oh, Immersion, this is not where you want to be. He's going to roll in, trying to go in onto Old Chicken. He'll pop the Magnetize as well, and Afterlife is actually here. As is the Hawk, they're going to turn this one around. They find the kill, they get Dark as well, and Immersion doesn't even die. How has this gone so wrong for Keen as Kaka's going to get run down too? Afterlife playing his part well. He's distracting the enemy, giving Dahak enough time to go into the Roche pit. Can he finish it off now? 11 tried to get into the pit, but he can't reach it in time. They're going to try and take this team fight anyway. They finished off FNG. The Sonic Wave does so much damage to both Immersion and Aphonin. Immersion will actually fall. E-Blade coming out here from Dahak as they try to focus down that Sven, but they just don't have the damage. They're already starting the retreat, but Yi doesn't want to let him go. Throwing out the Shadow Strike onto the MEEPO, not going to be able to get it. Meanwhile, on the backside of the fight near the pit, Aphonin just caught in a bad spot there, and Dark will finish him off. Queen of Pain as top lane. Here comes the move on to Kaka and Old Chicken. Kaka will manage to... No, he won't manage to. He doesn't TP out. He's killed off. Old Chicken's TP was canceled by the Rolling Boulder stun. Tightly contested game. As he trying to move in. Old 11's going to be here as well for the Stormhammer, but oh, what a play from Afterlife. Throws out the Sprout. Not sure if it's going to be enough, though. It was a good attempt, but they can't save their teammate. Meanwhile, a potentially rough stretch as we get into the mid-game stage. Immersion tried to roll in onto mid, but he's not going to be able to make that play happen. Instead, they're going to focus on Dark, who has mana for the Primal Split. He's trying to bait out an engagement here. Immersion's going to roll in, but whoa. He's rolled into a few too many heroes. Trying to roll out now, but he's not going to be successful, or is he? He brings down Kaka, sacrifices his life to make that happen, but that is a good one-for-one trade for Gambit. Now they're looking for more. One-for-one trade happens. Not quite as they planned it, but they'll take it, and now they're looking for more. Immersion gets the roll in onto Dark. No Primal Split as he had just committed it. The Hawk will find the kill, but now they're looking for more. Yi was caught by the Earthbind, going to be able to blink away from it. Talent's being picked up, but we'll focus on that in a second as Immersion rolls in, drops the Magnetize. They're going to try and bring down 11 as quickly as they can, and they've got him. They find that kill. They can't finish off Dark before he gets off the Primal Split, though, but they are still chasing. Calldown's going to be thrown out by Old Chicken, trying to slow up these pursuing heroes as he throws out the Sonic Wave as well. Time to stop it as Aegis goes into the hands of Dahak. Cheese will be picked up by Aphonin on the Razor, and Immersion rolling forward, gets the slowdown onto Dark, now gets the Rolling Boulder stun as well. They're going to start rooting these heroes up with the Earthbinds. Do they have the damage for this, though? The shield from 11 is keeping a lot of these heroes alive, but they'll finally break through it. 11 will fall. Old Chicken in on the backline, but he just doesn't have the damage. He can't break through, and the relocate has to be committed to save his life. As Kaka will buy back, but without the Sven, I don't really know if King Gaming can take this fight. They're trying to hold, but they've lost the tier 3 tower already. Melee racks will go down as well. They're in a lot of trouble here as Dahak will finish off that top lane of racks. Dark, oh my goodness, he's caught out. He's not going to get the opportunity to commit the Primal Split. He is already dead. Meanwhile, call down coming through. They're trying to get to Dahak, but they just can't finish him off. He's so damn tanky. Old Chicken will fall. He's going to buy back immediately. While Immersion rolls in, they get the stun down onto Sven. They have to keep 11 alive here, but he's stuck in the Sprout. He has no way. Actually, wait, he had his hatchet that whole time. That's unfortunate. Not sure if he realized he was still holding on to that, as Dark gets caught in the Sprout as well, and he will die. 2 dead on the side of Keen Gaming, only one of them has buyback. And 11 will commit it. They have to try and defend this. If they can't hold here, Gambit just wins this game. They still have the Aegis, Athlin still has the cheese. Keen Gaming has to make a play, and oh my goodness, a little bit of lag there. They're going to try and make a play onto the Hawk. Can they bring him down? 11. Pop to the ult, but still didn't have enough damage to make that happen. And Gambit just will not go down. FNG is finally going to get stunned up, and he'll be finished off. Enough when you're dealing with a MEEPO who has nearly 4,000 health. And evasion on top of that. As Sven in some trouble. This time he will cut through that Sprout, but he's still very nearly dropped. They have to commit the relocate to keep him safe. Meanwhile, Immersion kicks Dark back onto the high ground. He's caught in the Sprout. Can they find this kill? Not quite yet. Instead, they're looking to turn on to Old Chicken. The Aegis will expire, so Dahak only has 1 life to work with, but look at him go. He just tears through these opponents. So much health, he does not have to care, as 11's going to get rooted up and finished off, and I think this might just be game. Dark will be finished off as well. No buybacks on any of these heroes, and GG will be called. Gambit. They pick up that 5th pick MEEPO, and well, they show you just how strong he can be. Tanky option gives them some damage and control in that Elder Dragon form. While going through... Uh-oh, hold on. Not going through the lineups, because Old Chicken's in trouble. He's getting jumped underneath the tower, and he's dead. Though he needs to be careful. Pops the Surge, gets himself back into the tower, and he's going to be okay. Meanwhile, middle lane, guess what? They're jumping on Yi again. There's a huge part of your lineup, and of course the PA is still finding decent farm at 30 and 12 in that top lane, but you need more as he's going to get jumped on again. Immersion misses the roll, but they've got Poison Touch. The Dragon Tail will be there as well, and the Breathe Fire should finish him off. Yes. He dies again. Dark and Kaka just trying everything they can to get a return kill, but they just don't have the damage. He's 4th death of the game, and now Immersion's going to roll back in onto Dark. Can they finish him off? They need a little bit more damage. Will the DOT be enough? Yes, it will, but take back in onto him. Speaking of supports rotating, Immersion moves in, trying to get the kill onto Kaka. He still actually has the Ion Shell on him. Kaka very nearly dies, but he is going to be able to get away, and now Immersion has to try and get himself out of here, but he's going to roll right into Old Chicken, and he will die. Unfortunately, though, Dark's actually dropping pretty low here. Athlin's going to try and go in, but Kaka is there. Gets off the lift, but he might have just sacrificed his life. Yeah. Outpacing Yi on the SF, who is doing what he has to right now. He's just rotating into the jungle, as Kaka TP'd under the tower for reasons that escape me and things. And at this stage, if things keep going on the way that they are, Gambit puts together a solid performance here at this event. Immersion cannot be allowed to play Earthsplit. He is just absolutely huge on this hero, as he'll kill off Kaka. Kaka picking up the Surge can be pretty valuable as well. He throws it out onto one of these cores. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Aphonid trying to go in onto 11. Ravage will be committed just to make sure that they can get out of there safely. And with Old Chicken here, thinking about trying to turn this one around, they'll commit the Primal Split too. What can they get? They find Afterlife, they'll pull him back into the fight, but FNG is here. Meanwhile, backside, Aphronin gets off the stun onto 11. They'll finish him off. Old Chicken now dropping low as well. The Magnetize is on him. That DOT should finish him off. And it'll actually be Afterlife with the Ion Shell who gets the job done. Old Chicken is dead. Dark is now in trouble as well. Primal Split has worn off, and he is gone. For 15 minutes in, they're starting to potentially recover as the Requiem is way off the mark here. But they might be able to find this kill anyway. And they certainly do. Kaka gets the kill with the Fade Bolt, and what is FNG doing here? Looks like he might actually be baiting. Will the play come in? Question is, what do they want to do here? They're looking for damage on their cores as Kaka wanders up onto the high ground. He will end up dying to the DOT from FNG, and now Aphronin comes in. Gets off the stun onto Tidehunter. Centaur Stomp will come out as well, but they just don't have the damage to cut through 11 just yet, who could go back in for the Ravage. Instead, he'll just commit the Gush, and that might just be the end of the fight, or will it? Aphronin moves in, pops the Dragon Form, goes for that stun. Actually blinking forward now to try and finish off Dark as the Vacuum pulls in too. Do they commit the Ravage here? Yes, they will. They get it off onto 4 heroes. They need more damage, though. The Requiem will come out. It kills off Afterlife. How much more can they get, though? Kaka back into the fight. Gets liftoff, pulling Immersion back in. The raises, as well as the right clicks from Yi, will... Gambit should know this is coming. They'll even send the Wild Wing Ripper in there. Now Immersion rolling in. Gets the slow off. There's a nice Vacuum on the core. Aphronin trying to go in, dealing as much damage as possible, but the Requiem was channeled, so that's a whole hell of a lot of damage being dealt to those Gambit heroes. Aphronin will end up falling. And this one's actually turning in King Gaming's favor as Afterlife is in a bit of trouble now. He's already used the Surge. He's dropping low. One more second before he can Surge a second time, but they're actually shifting focus, trying to get back into the pit as Old Chicken gets off the crit into the Ravage. Triple kill for the PA, who survives on really just a sliver of health. The fight's actually not over yet. How in the world did that happen? Afterlife gets stunned up. Old Chicken, the Hawk had not been bashed up. He might have been able to finish that one, but as it stands, Roche dropping 300 health. Who's going to be able to finish it? The Dire take the kill, but it's the Hawk who gets the Aegis. Gambit are going to try and turn this fight. Aphronin looking for a target, but he has no Elder Dragon form, so he's just got to try and run them down on foot. Meanwhile, the Hawk on the backside of the fight finishes off Kaka. He's looking to get the kill on the Dark as well, and he will manage to do it. Meanwhile, Yi trying to run. No Requiem, no BKB either, so he's just got to just make a run for it. Dropping low, Dahak's not going to let him go, though. Blinking forward, looking to finish this one off. Needs one more hit, and he has it. It's Old Chicken, Dark, and 11 against the world here. Can they hold it? Backwall pulls all three in, and this fight is not going well. Old Chicken will fall. He's dead. Buyback is available, but I'm not sure if they're going to use it. Meanwhile, Dahak goes in for the rampage. Does force the SF back, and now Gambit are inside their opponent's face. Immersion rolls forward, gets a stun onto 11, throws out the slow as well. The Mana Void will be there into the Vacuum. They're just corralling all of these King Gaming heroes. 11 will fall. Kaka's dropping low as well as he's stunned by another rolling boulder. And King Gaming on their last legs here. They're going to try and kill off Immersion. They do at least get him, but they need so much more than this, and they're not finding it. DK TPs, rather blinks himself out of trouble. Dahak able to do the same. Or is he? Yeah, alright, he's out of there. Afterlife is the new target though, but now FNG's going to come in, throws out the Brave. Dahak back into the fight, but the Ravage will come out from 11. Can they turn this around? Dahak doesn't have a whole lot of mana to work with, doesn't have a lot of health either, but the Aegis is still in his inventory. So instead, King Gaming will focus other targets. They're trying to bring down FNG, but they can't quite catch him, and now Old Chicken. He will fall, no buyback available, and I don't think King Gaming have any more left to fight with. Dark gets picked off. It leaves just 11 and Yi, and now it's just Yi. Shadow Fiend is the last man standing. GG will be called, and King Gaming will bow out of this game and this series.